Every person, at some point in life, has held a dream close to their heart, a vision of becoming an artist, a scientist, an entrepreneur, or simply living a peaceful, fulfilling life. But not everyone has the courage to pursue those dreams until the end. Walt Disney once said, "All our dreams can come true, if we have the courage to pursue them." This isn't just a motivational quote printed on coffee mugs or hung in office cubicles. It's a line forged from the fire of his own life, a life marked by rejection, failure, doubt, and ridicule. Yet, through every setback, Disney stood back up and walked forward. That's what gives his words power. Let us dive deep into this quote, not just to understand it, but to live through it. Courage is not the absence of fear, it's choosing to move anyway. True courage isn't about being fearless. In fact, the ones chasing their dreams are often the ones filled with fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of being laughed at, of not being good enough, or simply fear of wasting time. But what makes dreamers different is that they act in spite of fear. Walt Disney was afraid too. He was devastated when his first company failed. He felt betrayed when the rights to his first cartoon character were stolen. But in his darkest moments, he didn't retreat, he created. In a world that constantly tells you to be realistic, holding on to your dream is already an act of bravery. Failure, the teacher no one wants but everyone needs. Imagine being a young man who loves drawing. Your father disapproves. You get a job at a newspaper and are fired for having no creativity. You start a company, pour your heart into it, and it collapses into bankruptcy. Most people would give up there. They'd choose a safe life, tuck away their dream, and years later whisper to themselves, "What if I had tried harder?" But Walt Disney wasn't most people. After his studio collapsed, he kept drawing. He kept dreaming. He kept failing. And that's why his quote carries weight. It's not hollow inspiration. It's been tested by reality. He once said, "I love failure. It strips away illusions. It tells me exactly what I need to do better." Failure reflects back who we are. It doesn't exist to humiliate us, it exists to refine us. To those who give up, failure is the end. To those with courage, failure is just the beginning. A dream that's not big enough won't survive the storms. Disney didn't dream of making money. He dreamed of creating a magical world, a place where both children and adults could laugh, imagine, and believe in wonder again. It was a dream so big, so bold, that it kept him going when no one else believed. He mortgaged his life insurance policy, borrowed money, and started building a theme park in a dusty orange grove in California while banks and friends called him insane. If your dream is small, you'll abandon it the moment things get hard. But a dream that truly moves your soul, that keeps you up at night, that stirs something deep within you, will pull you forward, even when your strength is gone. And that's exactly what happened with Disney. His dream grew bigger than himself. It became a vision for the world. He often said, "If you can dream it, you can do it." Courage isn't just starting, it's finishing what you started. Many people have the courage to begin, few have the courage to finish. They start excited, passionate, hopeful. But as months go by and success doesn't come quickly, the fire fades. Life gets hard, discouragement creeps in, and most people quietly let their dreams die. Courage isn't a one-time burst of energy. It's the decision to keep going even when you no longer feel inspired. Walt Disney lost sleep for months after Disneyland's chaotic opening. People called it Disney's folly. The cement wasn't dry, the rides didn't work properly, fake tickets flooded the gates. But he didn't walk away. He personally inspected rides, talked to guests, and reworked every detail. And within months, Disneyland became a national treasure, a symbol of imagination and joy. He didn't succeed because he never failed. He succeeded because he refused to quit. If we have the courage to pursue them. Let us pause at the second part of the quote. If we have the courage to pursue them. Not when we have the money. Not when the timing is perfect. Not when the world believes in us. If we have the courage. That word changes everything. It means this journey isn't guaranteed. Not everyone will make it, not because they lack talent, but because they lack the courage to keep showing up when it's hard. Walt Disney wasn't a genius. He wasn't born rich. He didn't have a safety net. But he had something that mattered more. He believed in his dream when no one else did. And he was willing to look like a fool, to be called crazy, to lose money, to face failure, all in service of something bigger than himself.